Hi guys, this is Richard from the Stable Center, and today I'll be covering Chainlink. I know everyone wants the short-term analysis right now, so I will timestamp the entire video for your viewing convenience. Full disclosure, I do own Chainlink, but nothing I say in this video is financial advice. So, Chainlink did end up getting an enormous short-term weekend pump as the whole entire cryptocurrency market puked to the downside. So, I'm quite happy that Chainlink is showing some signs of strength during a market downturn. In today's video, we will cover JP Morgan's thoughts on stablecoins, an elite trader who just bought $20 million worth of Chainlink, and most importantly, we will cover where Chainlink will go from here in both the long term and short term. So, starting off with more stablecoin supercycle news, JP Morgan just issued a shocking verdict on Ethereum's recent rally, saying Ethereum is primed to keep outperforming thanks to its dominant role in the booming stablecoin market. With about half of all stablecoins now issued on Ethereum and its scaling upgrades like Pectra underway, analysts see Ethereum uniquely positioned to capture massive growth as the stablecoin sector is projected to hit $3 trillion. Regulatory clarity in the United States through the Genius Stablecoin Act could accelerate institutional adoption, and JP Morgan estimates Ethereum has over 200% long-term upside after already blasting 49% higher in July versus Bitcoin's 8%. Trading volumes jumped 60% for Ethereum last month, and with crypto's total market cap climbing to $3.7 trillion, JP Morgan views Ethereum as the key asset riding both technical momentum and real-world financial infrastructure growth. Later in this video, I'm going to deep dive into the Chainlink against Ethereum valuation, and you will see why I disagree with JP Morgan in that Chainlink and not Ethereum will actually benefit the most from mainstream stablecoin adoption. In other news, a cryptocurrency whale has made a major move, spending 4,806 Ethereum, worth $21.25 million, to buy 938,489 Chainlink across 5 wallets. Looks like this whale agrees with me that Chainlink will outperform Ethereum. What makes this move worth paying attention is that this whale's track record is pretty impressive. This isn't some random big spender. They have consistently timed the market with precision. They made over $4.14 million trading Ethereum during the USDC DPEG, sold off their Ethereum right before the UST Luna crash, and even nailed Shiba Inu's run by getting in early and cashing out perfectly at both the May and October 2021 peaks. With that kind of history, the fact that they are now allocating such a large sum into Chainlink could be a major signal of confidence in Chainlink's long-term potential. Smart money seems to be making a strong bet on Chainlink becoming a key player in the next leg of the cryptocurrency market cycle. So let's start the Chainlink analysis off with some risk and regression analysis. So if you take a look at the right-hand side of your screen, you can see various risk levels. The colder colors, like blue and green, represent times of low risk, which are the best times to purchase Chainlink, and the warmer colors, like orange and red, represent times of high risk, which are the best times to sell Chainlink. So with Chainlink pumping to almost $27 over the weekend, Chainlink's risk level has risen back up to 0.07, which still signifies that buying Chainlink today is still considered low risk, not financial advice. Now, today I want to talk about the upcoming risk level upgrade that will happen to Chainlink if Chainlink continues pumping. So if you take a look at your screen, you can see that every time Chainlink trades close to the middle gray regression line, Chainlink prints a blue dot. The further away to the upside Chainlink is from the middle gray regression line, the warmer and hotter the risk level becomes, indicating higher risk. Vice versa is true as well. The further away to the downside Chainlink is from the middle gray regression line, the colder the risk level becomes, indicating lower risk. Currently, the gray middle regression line sits at $43 and rising. So the closer that Chainlink gets to the mid $40 region, the closer Chainlink will get to printing a higher risk blue level from its current lower risk pink level. All right, moving over to some short-term analysis for Chainlink. So my gut tells me we are going to trade in between both trend-based fib extension areas between $19.46 and $30.63 for quite a while, or at least until Bitcoin finds solid footing and support, because besides Chainlink, most cryptocurrencies don't really look that bullish in the short term. Let me explain. So, as we spoke about in previous videos, so long as Chainlink holds above the 1-to-1 to 1 to 1.13 trend-based fib extensions located between $19.46 to $20.98, that would give Chainlink bulls the confidence to push price higher to the next trend-based fib extension levels located between $27.80 to $30.63. In the last Chainlink video, which was uploaded on Friday, the price of Chainlink hovered just above the 1-to-1 to 1 to 1.13 trend-based fib extensions, and the bulls were able to push the price of Chainlink higher to almost $27 per coin. So, as we spoke about before, the 1.618 to 1.786 trend-based fib extensions between $27.80 to $30.63 remains an area of interest for resistance, because that is where the December 2024 top for Chainlink was there. So definitely expect some resistance between $27 and the lower $30 area region for Chainlink should price continue to push higher over the next few trading sessions. So what's interesting is that Chainlink has remained relatively strong relative to the rest of the cryptocurrency markets, as most cryptocurrencies right now are puking to the downside. I mean, Chainlink went up on a Sunday out of all days. Should the cryptocurrency market correct further and drag Chainlink down with it, I expect the worst case scenario to be a test of the trend-based fib extension levels between $19.46 to $20.98 to hopefully continue to hold as support. Now, as I'm filming this video, Chainlink is now also puking to the downside. Lucky us. So let me quickly just draw some additional minor support areas for Chainlink. Let me zoom in. So the closest support area we have for Chainlink right now is between the 1.618 and 1.786 Fibonacci retracement levels, located between $22.54 to $22.91. Should that level fail to hold, we will most likely retest the white 1-to-1 to 1 to 1.13 trend-based fib extensions as well as the 2.272 to 2.414 Fibonacci retracement levels between $21.23 to $21.52. So moving into some indicators, starting off with market Cipher B, you can see that the blue momentum waves are forming higher highs and higher lows, which is bullish. The money flow waves, as you can see, are getting wider, thicker, and higher, indicating that more and more money is flowing into Chainlink. In fact, what we have here is proof that the Chainlink reserve accumulation and on-chain indicators are showing whales are accumulating higher amounts of Chainlink. Now zooming into a smaller time frame like the 4-hour time frame, we can see a bit of a different story. So we can see some serious bearish divergence in both momentum and money flow as the price of Chainlink made a higher high, but the momentum waves and the money flow waves are forming lower highs. Therefore, some short-term bearishness should be expected. This is why my gut instinct is telling me that Chainlink will trade between $19.46 to $30, to $30.63 for the foreseeable future. Like I said, at least until Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market find support. As for what I am doing, I am simply just holding. I am not using leverage. I'm not buying and I'm not selling. To all you leverage longs and shorts out there, good luck and have fun getting right. Okay, so let's actually move over to the long-term analysis and just briefly go over the long-term price targets. So obviously in the long term, Chainlink is finally breaking out of a multi-year Wyckoff accumulation, and I am expecting Chainlink to challenge new all-time highs for this market cycle. As you can see on screen, the second LPS, which stands for last point of supply, bottomed in August of 2024, bottoming inside the blue Fibonacci retracement support area between the 0.618 and 0.786 Fibonacci retracement levels. A last point of supply occurs when market makers absorb whatever supply is left on the market before the eventual breakout to the upside. Also, the third LPS seems to have bottomed inside the same blue Fibonacci retracement support area, once again between the 0.618 and 0.786 Fibonacci retracement. So going over the bull market price targets really quickly, the first bull market price target for Chainlink is at the white 1.618 Fibonacci retracement at $60. The next potential price targets are the 1.236 to 1.382 Fibonacci retracement levels, which span between $92 and $131. If Chainlink manages to blast past those levels, the next potential price targets are the 1.618 to 1.786 Fibonacci retracement levels located between $230 and $342. And if we get super lucky, perhaps we have a chance at hitting the 2.272 to 2.414 Fibonacci retracement levels located between $1,087.69 to $1,524.07. Okay, so let's close this video off by taking a look at the Chainlink against Ethereum valuation, which is something we have not taken a look at on this channel before. So, as I said a few minutes ago, I expect Chainlink to benefit the most from mainstream stablecoin adoption and not Ethereum. And the reason I say that is because the Chainlink against Ethereum valuation is trading inside a support area between the 0.618 and 0.786 Fibonacci retracement, as well as between the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement and the 1.786 Fibonacci retracement. If you've been following me for a while, you will know that these 0.618 Fibonacci levels act like magnets for price to bounce off of. As you can see on screen, the Chainlink against Ethereum evaluation over the past 2 weeks has formed a weekly bullish engulfing candle and a weekly candle with a long bottoming tail indicating buying pressure. For the rest of this bull market, I expect Chainlink to break out to the upside against Ethereum. So let's take a 3-point trend-based fib extension to measure the bull market price target for the Chainlink against Ethereum valuation. So the first target would be between 0.01 and 0.013 for the Chainlink against Ethereum valuation. And the second bull market price target for the Chainlink against Ethereum valuation would be between the 1.618 and 1.786 trend-based fib extension levels, located between 0.02 and basically 0.03. All right, that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.